Hey guys, welcome to day 26 of the Embrace Your Light aerial yoga series. We are nearing the end of our 30 days together, so today you will practice some reflection on your journey so far and in general. Taking time for reflection is a powerful process to integrate new ideas and structures. It is a time to understand if something is working and to acknowledge how far you have come. Practice a compassionate curiosity as you reflect and move through your class today. You're going to get started in a kneeling position inside of the hammock today. So if you feel a little funky in the ankles, then maybe you just stay in your seat and meet us in the kneeling position when we start the hammock portion of class. Otherwise, if you're okay with your feet and ankles being underneath you, then let's get inside of the hammock. So you're going to come into the hammock. So grab one edge, the side that's closest to you. And then you're going to come to the back side because we need to continue facing each other. So grabbing about halfway along the hammock, and then you'll bring one knee inside at a time, making sure you've got plenty of hammock out in front and hammock behind you as well. So not super graceful, tucking the feet inside and then positioning your body so that you can feel secure and comfortable as well. So coming into your kneeling shape, beautiful. You're gonna bring either palms to your heart or maybe they lay in your lap and just start to close down your eyes, preparing yourself to go inwards, deciding and setting the intention for your class. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. Take another big breath in. And sigh it out. This next breath, arrive into your space, big breath in. And control the breath as you exhale. Arriving into your space, becoming present with yourself. Starting to notice what it is that you can reflect on today. What is it that you can reflect on how far you've come? It could be through this series, this practice that we've had together. It could also be in the past year, so noticing how far you have grown, how far you have come since this time last year, and this time 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You've come so far. Take another big breath in. And a breath out. Allowing yourself to be seen through class today. Noticing if there is any intention that you'd like to set for class around the theme of reflection. So that could be around growth, gratitude, sensing some blessings for yourself. And let's start your pranayama today. So starting to close your right fist into a little fist, and then exert your thumb, your pinky finger, and your peace fingers. Bring those peace fingers to your forehead, to your third eye. And then closing down the eyes once again, take a preparatory breath, breathe in. Clear it out as you exhale. Use your thumb to close your right nostril and breathe into the left nostril. Close both nostrils and hold at the top. And breathe out of the right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold at the top. Then release your left and breathe out. It's one round, 4 more. Breathe into the left. Close at the top, breathe out of the right, breathe into the right, close at the top, breathe out of the left, breathe into the left, close at the top, Breathe out of the right. Breathe into the right. Close at the top. Breathe out of the left. Breathe into the left. Close at the top. Breathe out of the right. Close at the top. Breathe out of the left. Last round, breathe into the left. Close at the top. Breathe out of the right. Breathe into the right. Close at the top. Breathe out of the left. And releasing your hand back down into your lap or onto your heart. Keeping the eyes closed. Noticing sensation in your body. Allowing yourself to be held in reflection. Holding and anchoring into your intention. Take a big breath in. And push it down through the body so it is. Blinking your eyes open, give me a smile. Let's get started. You're going to come into a child's pose to begin with. So bring your shoulders and hands out, so hands to the floor. And start to gently press and extend the arms overhead as your head lowers down towards the ground. Stay here for one breath. Breathe into the belly and expand 360 degrees. And a big breath out. Starting to take a little sway through your tail, through that hammock portion of the body, through the knees and hips. Wagging your tail like a happy little dog. And then gently bring yourself back through center. You're going to take a little rock of your head, so bring your gaze to look underneath one arm and then underneath the other arm. So releasing any tension in the neck as you sway the chin back and forth. Take one more big breath in. And gently come back to center as you exhale. And now you're going to come through for the shoulders. So start to press the shoulders up towards the ears, shrug the shoulders up, and then glide them down the back towards your hips. And then bring them up towards the ears, and then down away from the ears. Take that 2 more times, slide them up, and then slide them down. Slide them up, one last one, and then slide them down. Beautiful. You're going to creep those hands underneath you again. So bring the knees back underneath you, shoulders come back inside of the hammock. Something a little bit different today, you're going to use the hammock to massage some little tension points, stress points in your shoulder blades. So with reflection as the theme, you're going to bring one knee forward. So let's bring the left knee forward. And then you're going to bring your shoulders on the outside of the hammock and the opposite arm. So if your left knee is forward, then your right hand will stay down and your left arm will reach up. And your left arm reaching up might reach onto the opposite side of the fabric. So the same side or the opposite side, depending on what feels comfortable for you. And this is a bit of an exploration sort of position, I guess you could call it. So between that knee that's shifting forward, there's a line of tension on the hammock that runs along the outside of the shoulder or around the back of the shoulder. So you're going to lean back into that tension and give yourself a massage, basically. So finding any tension points, you might need to move up and down, lift up the hips, and then gently start to press into those tension points. You can even look towards the ground and find a little bit of movement through the shoulders. And you might need to find a little bit of movement to find that tension point. If you've got beautiful, lovely, and not stressed shoulders, then you may not feel anything, and that's okay. So we're gonna stay here for about 3 breaths to explore sensation using the hammock to massage the back of the shoulders. Hoping that I'm explaining this okay and you're understanding what I'm saying. So moving up and down, little movements to really massage out the shoulders, that tension point that's running along that hammock. Take one more breath to explore. And exhale, soften. You might even hold that 1 point. Lovely. You're going to release that top arm, come back and sink the hips onto the heels. You're going to press so we just massage the right shoulder. The right hand is going to grab onto that side of the fabric, and it doesn't need to grab the whole thing, just sort of grabbing where the tension point is on the hammock. And then you're going to press away. Use this so I can see you. Press away. The arm can be on an upwards angle. And you're going to take a roll through the shoulder. So sort of face the chest in towards the hand. And then you're going to roll the shoulder back behind you, creating a circle with the shoulder, and then press it away. So rolling in a big circle through the shoulder, press it away behind you, and then press the hammock away. The shoulder comes forward. Take 2 more rounds just like this. It might feel really crunchy in the shoulder. Taking one more big round circle, pressing it away. That's it, keeping that tension. And then you're going to move in the other direction. So big circles in the other direction, press the hammock away, rolling the shoulder forward and then back. Forward, press the hammock away and then roll it back. Take 2 more, roll it away. Last one. Beautiful, release that hand, give it a little shake out. Let's come to the other side. So bringing the knees back into center. Then you're going to bring your right knee forward slightly, so creating a tension point of the hammock for the left shoulder. Bring both hands out. You're going to bring that left hand down. Right hand reaches up onto either side of the fabric, whichever side is going to feel best for you. And then you're going to, again, find the tension or find the massage release point in the back of the shoulder. So it should feel like, when you've got pressure, when you've got a massage happening and that pressure feels really good and there's you find a knot, so you're gonna find that knot. You might need to move around a little bit. When you find that knot, you might hold it and take a big breath in and a breath out. Allow it to soften. Maybe you find a little bit of movement, pressing a little more into the hammock, rolling that shoulder around, moving the neck. Take 2 more breaths, holding onto a point. Big breath in, big breath out. One more time. And exhale, soften. Finding a little bit of movement through the shoulder if you need to. Allowing all that crunchiness to soften and release. Bring your shoulders back inside of the hammock. You're going to press your left hand onto that left side of the fabric. So grabbing wherever it's tense onto the fabric, where all that tension is, so you can grab the whole thing and then press that left hand into it, keeping that tension of your hand pressing into the fabric. And start to take that shoulder up towards the ear, rolling it down, and then press it into the hammock. Take 4 of these. So this is number 2, big roll through the shoulder, slow roll. 3, last one, big roll through the shoulder. 4, and move in the other direction. So big circles in the other direction, shoulder comes down and back, and then presses up and forward. Down and back, up and forward. Last one, down and back, up and forward. Beautiful. Release that hand, give it a little shake. And then you're going to come and lay your shoulders down behind the hammock. So shoulders come all the way through. Bring the feet from underneath you. And bring your shoulders down onto the ground. Wriggle around. So feet are flat inside of the hammock. So knees are on top of the ankles. And you're going to bring the feet to walk along to the other edge of the fabric just to create a little bit more slack in the hammock. You might even extend the knees or extend the legs and then bring the knees out wide, soles of the feet together. So reclined butterfly. Bring your hands overhead. You can stay here or maybe you grip the opposite elbow. And just taking 3 deep breaths here, allowing your body to fully unwind, fully relax. And take one more big breath in. And a big breath out. Extend your legs inside of the hammock, flexing the toes, pointing the toes, bringing some life back into the ankles. And then you're going to reach up onto the edge of the hammock that's closest to you and bring the hammock underneath the feet. So you're going to walk the feet to that edge that's closest to you that just had your glutes in it. You're going to grab the other edge, bring it through the center and through the middle. So you've got one edge and then the other edge is through the middle. Take a little sway through the lower body so the legs will sway back and forth. Massage the glutes into the ground. And then gently come back to center. You're going to bring that edge that you have in your hands around your head and your knees are coming into your chest. So bring the knees into the chest. Lifting up your head and bring the hammock to wrap around the base of the skull. So we're in our lovely neck decompression stretch. Stay here if this feels good. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you're slowly going to extend your legs and maybe they'll be straight or maybe they stop along the way depending on how your body feels. So coming into your version of the neck decompression, noticing sensation of a slight massage along the jaw. Relaxing the neck a little more. If you're holding any tension, let's see if you can relax it. Take 3 big breaths here. Reflecting how far you've come. Big inhale. Last exhale. Bring your knees back in towards your chest. Then you're going to bring those knees over to the left for a gentle spinal twist. So knees over to the left. Do maybe you keep that neck where it is. If it feels good and only if it feels good, your neck, if it's not super tense, maybe you find a little sway of the neck. So the head might sway back and forth, just little movements. Softly sway the head. Take one more big breath in. Gently come back to center as you exhale. Bring the knees back through center. Bring them over to the other side. You might need to switch that hammock over to the other side of the legs as well. So knees come over to the right. Taking a couple of breaths here. Staying still if that serves your body. If it feels okay on your body, maybe you play with taking a very soft, gentle sway of the head. Take one more big breath in. And out. Head back to center. Knees will drift back to center as well. And then you'll bring your head all the way to the ground, so hands will clasp the hammock to release the head to the ground. Release your legs out wide, out long. Extend the legs, take a little sway here. And then you'll bring your feet outside of the hammock and meet in a seat to finish off class. Coming all the way into your seat. Bring your thumbs to heart center, closing down the eyes. And take a big breath in, fill into the crown of your head. Push that air down through the body into the earth. Bowing your mind to your heart, your chin into your chest. Acknowledge that wise, deep place that lives inside of you. Acknowledging your reflection, your time that you've given to yourself today and previously. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for your class today. I truly appreciate you being here. If you liked this video, then make sure that you hit the thumbs up and then subscribe and hit the notification bell if you would like to see more videos like this. I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Have a beautiful day today, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys. Really slow circles, really accentuate